What's up troopers, my name is Neon and welcome to a brand new video. Today we're talking about the brand new update in Battlefield 2042. This is update 5.1.0 and what we're going to be doing is going through the patch notes and then I'm going to be telling you guys how this actually is turning out with that honest review. Before we get into the video troopers, if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, I would really appreciate it and of course leave a like. Troopers, on the 7th of July I'm actually doing a streamathon. I'm really nervous honestly, but I'm also excited at the same time. So on the 7th of July I'm going to be doing a streamathon. It will probably be starting about 10 AM EST, but I'm looking forward to see you guys there. So on the channel right here we're going to be doing a streamathon. But anyway, let's go into the video. To solve the confusion, if you guys want to know, yes, this update is out. It is live right now, so go onto your consoles or onto your PC and go and get this updated downloaded. So you troopers already seen the first patch of the vault weapons getting the 2042 attachments. Well, here we are for the marksman. There's going to be two weapons what are actually going to be getting it. It's going to be the EBR and the SVD. So make sure you go and check them weapons out. If you don't have them unlocked, then I suggest you should. They are very good marksman rifles, and now they're getting the 2042 attachments. They perform very well. What I'll do troopers is I'll have a video of them two weapons showing off the 2042 attachments, giving you that best class setup. So I'll have that uploaded probably today or the next day. This is really good. A low vehicle prompt, and this is pretty much that when you're going to be spawning into a vehicle, you can actually see how much health it is. Pretty much if you see like a vehicle and you're like, oh, I want to spawn into that, and you realize it's like pretty much almost weak, like one recoilless away from being destroyed, then you know not to spawn in it. So that's really good. I like that change. When it comes to audio, there's not that much change in the audio, but what they have done is when you're chucking the grenade, you won't hear the double ping sound anymore, what is pretty nice. This is a quite a good thing. So pretty much if you're going from a high speed altitude, like if you jump from a chopper or you're playing a Sundance, sometimes you can get a jitter or a stutter because of how fast you're going in the air or whatever's happening. I don't know exactly how much of an issue this has been because I haven't experienced it on console. I don't know if this is a PC thing or it could be just on both sides, but I haven't really experienced that issue. If you have been experiencing some stutter issues or something like that, if you're playing Sundance or just flying the chopper, then hopefully that will fix it for you. Troopers, right here, this is a really good first step when it comes to settings. So what they are doing is in the minimap, when you are tweaking and controlling your settings, when it comes to your minimap, you can actually see the prompt, you can see the whole thing pop up, you can actually see adjusting, and that is really good because sometimes it's very frustrating when you're trying to tweak around with a minimap or try to tweak around with certain settings in general and you can't even see exactly how it's going to turn out. So now I can actually tweak the minimap exactly the way I want it to be. This is a cool little change for you. So on the map reclaimed, you know the bunker part right on the top, well there'd be times where you could pretty much just sit over that top of that bunker and you could just see all the enemies spawn. It was definitely becoming an issue because that area itself is a really high intense spawn location when it comes to both sides of spawn. Well, what they're doing is they're going to actually tweak some little bit of cover. They're going to add a bit more bushes around there, so hopefully it should be a bit more easier for people to not be spawn trapped. I need to own up and take some responsibility. I'm totally sorry. I have been that guy who's been doing the spawn trapping. The next thing we need to talk about, this is actually pretty important and especially important for me. There's going to be a colorblind change setting what is going to be happening to the claim wars, so you can actually tell from a friendly claim war, a squad player claim war, or an enemy claim war. The colors will change now, so it won't be the same color. This is a really good change, especially for me because I'm colorblind. I know right now it's all just the same laser, but now I can actually have the right colorblind settings. I can tell the difference, and that's going to be a really big game change. This is a pretty big buff. When it comes to the jet rockets, they actually been buffed from 400 to 600, and that's from the distance of how far it can travel. So you're definitely going to see a lot of them pod rockets travel a lot more farther distance. And that's all the juicy stuff in the patch notes, and now let's talk about how the update is actually been performing. Well, the EBR is actually a pretty nice weapon. I'm actually enjoying the 2042 attachments. Just in case you troopers were confused anyway, that all the vault weapons, every single one of them, they already have all the skins in the game. So if you want to go and change the skins, you can. You don't need to be waiting for them weapons to be released with 2042 attachments to start getting the skins. So if you don't have the skins, so you can start changing it with them weapons. I really am enjoying how the marksman rifles are finally getting that 2042 attachment. It's been pretty fun. It's been a while since I've used a marksman rifle. We also have a new weekly mission, so that's really nice to be grinding stuff like that, but I haven't been playing too much of that because it's 4th of July and I'm going to be going out and actually having a big family meal today, so it was only so many hours I actually played today. One of the big things what I like to talk about when they're honest reviews as well when it comes to new updates is how the servers are performing. It's always nice that every time we get a new update it always kind of refreshes the servers. They feel like they perform a lot more better. So how's the servers performed this time around? Honestly, not too bad. I haven't seemed like I have any issues when it comes to Portal either. Well, it's pretty nice because ever since Season 5 came out, the Portal servers have been pretty jumpy and all over the place, and they've not been really working. And it seems like they're pretty good now. It's not too bad. I'm having some issues when it comes to searching certain stuff, but except that, the servers, joining them, leaving them, no issues at all. The regular servers, I feel like they're performing just as fine. Hit reg feels like it's a bit more spot on because we just got that fresh update. So right now, I don't have that much to complain about. As I said though, troopers, it's 4th of July, so not many people are probably going to be playing because I play on American servers. So maybe it's just because there's not that many filled servers today. But yeah, it's really weird to actually get like a back-to-back week of an update. I did not expect that. It seems like the updates are being a little bit unfluent lately, and they've kind of been all over the place. Before, we actually had updates coming on Wednesday, and now they're going back to Tuesday. The updates are just being all over the place. I don't know if these are consistent schedule updates or they are inconsistent updates, but they're just kind of going with the flow. But these updates always confuse me, I tell you that for sure. Anyway, troopers, thank you very much for listening to me talk. If you did enjoy the video, don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, be a part of Pinklegami, and I'll see you troopers in the next video. Peace.
I've been wanting to, like what I've told you before, like I really want to make like tight 10-minute videos. Like if somehow I could figure out how to do the mode of really high frequency.
I had no clue what you said.
Yeah, that you kind of.
I'm looking at the tank! 150 meters!
Hold on, let me turn up my sensitivity on Discord.
Yeah, you start it off and then you just break out. And I'm just like, yeah, well, I'm gonna... And enough that if you wanna... Okay.
Nice.